Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm King Posh, your host for today. I know it's been a couple days since I've made a video. I'm just getting tired of Forza 7 at the moment with the constant crashing and just issues that we deal with. And I mean, you know, guys been asking for videos and I just haven't cared. Sorry, I really haven't. Like just today, I crashed 3 times just trying to play in online lobbies. It was garbage. I'm pretty sure that you guys that have played Forza 7 know that you crash a lot too. I was online today and it says, oh hey, you've been disconnected from live. It took me right back to the main lobby and everything was fine. Oh, Forza, when are you actually going to fix this game? I mean, honestly, I feel like I paid $100 for a demo that's just completely broken. But enough of that. Let's get to the 4GT. Of course, I have everything turned on just to see messages coming up from people and friends to come up. I don't really care to turn that off at the moment. So yeah. So this is the first is the rear-wheel drive drift build, because I was asked that first. So yeah. It sounds good. What? I can't look. There it is. I can look over there. Great. So yeah, exciting stuff. Look at those graphics. Now, if you guys need a graphics fix, just go into the, if you're watching on your phones, tap on the screen, and in the right corner, there's 3 dots. Click on that. That is going to show you the best, you know, quality you're going to get. And depending on your internet, also, that all comes into play, because if you're running 1080 but you're only running like 4 megabytes up, 1080 is gonna constantly load. So you just gotta, you know, play it for how you can play it. But that's how you get up to 1080, and that's how you get up to 4K on certain videos. But I don't have that. I don't have a 4K Elgato. Elgato is coming up with a 4K, and I'm waiting for it. From what I understand, it's like $200, and I can't afford that right now. But I will have to make do if I can't get the 4K in there. Because I mean, when I'm not making videos, I have my original cord in here, and I'm running in 4K when I'm playing this game. You guys can only see it at 1080 because the Elgato's only performs at 1080. So let's go into the tune of what I've done to this rear-wheel drive monster. So it's got a stock powertrain. It's got drag tires, 931 horsepower. I don't, you know, condone, or whatever you want to call that word, on tires. A lot of my newer cars that I've been really tuning has stock tires for rear-wheel drive. Stock drivetrain, and of course I do have an all-wheel drive, and you guys will see that soon. Nothing on body kits, no downforce of any kind. Alright, of course I have drag, but you can use stock. It's all a matter of preference. Max width in the front, so what was that? It was 265, and max width in the rear, 345. So I had to get it close. I try to keep them even when I can. Rims are BBS. You can always go for whatever rims you want to. I've got 20s in there and 20s in the rear. Yeah, I was going to say front, and I was like, am I sure I'm saying front? Everything else here, race, 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 race. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have had troubles with Forza 7, you know, put in the comments below. You know, tell me what's been going on with you. The problems like me, I can go and search through all my cars that I own, and it will lock up and do a buzzing sound in my ear and then shut off. Everything in here is race. It is a lot of power for having rear-wheel drive, but with it being such a wide vehicle, it's not too bad. Now, I mean, it has a turbo. I really hate turbos in rear-wheel drive cars. I really do. But since I didn't have an option to do anything about it, yeah. I mean, I could have wanted the V12. But everybody would have, you know, flipped out if I used the V12. I really wanted to hear it, you know, roar. I like the sound of original engines. Everybody knows how the 6.0 liter V12 sounds. And everybody really knows what a four-rotor racing engine sounds like. If you don't know what this sounds like, find somebody that screams like a girl and just have them scream as loud as they can in your ear for hours on end. That's what that sounds like. It's a screamer. So let's get right into the tune and show you guys everything that I've done to this. It could have been changed from Forza 6, which it was. We'll get right into it. So since it's a mid-engine car, it's got a mid-engine tune. 50-50. Okay? That really works for mid-engine cars. I don't know why, but it does. Here's the gearing for the car. Now, I can't remember the guy that was, you know, asking about this car. Honestly, if I actually go to my phone while you guys can copy down the numbers, I will find it. And I will shout him out, because that's what I do. So, we will do that. Let's see how many subscribers I have as I move forward to the next part. Now, I do positive tunes on my rear-wheel drives because I don't care what people say about my tuning ethics. I tune for myself. I don't tune for everybody else. And it works. If it works, there's no need to fix it. Am I right? So, that's how I do my tunes. I don't listen to anybody except myself. And myself, I'm 90% wrong at the time, but you know what? I just go with the flow. Next page. Alright, I need to go to activity, notifications. Alright. Ah, there he is. Next page. Oh, nope, that was actually for Cole Felix, because he wanted the tune for the 95 Nismo, and that is up. Next page. So, shout out to Cole Felix. Okay. Alright. Next page. Alright. As I'm looking through all this stuff, I mean, I get messages and then I just have to try to go through here and find everything. They were a few days ago. So it happens. Next page. I know, I don't know. Next page. And there's the differential. So I'm pretty sure the person that sent me the message saying, hey, could you do these tunes for me, will say, hey, Posh, it was me. Well, I get busy. And most of the time, I get busy in, like, flipping out and turning off the Xbox and just going to bed because I'm so sick and tired of this game. So yeah, let's get right into taking this out on a test drive. And how you get to a test drive is you have to go to free play. There is no really any test drive. See, I already have it set up for me because this is where I've been tuning all my rear-wheel drive cars in the last couple of days. I've been working on a lot of the BMWs. They're not all done, but I have been working on them. Even the Myers little dune buggy, I did that today. And that's the one that when I was in the online lobby, it says, hey, you've been disconnected from Xbox Live, but I haven't. No. So this car is really strange. Everybody's probably going to be like, your gearing's a little different. I'm like, yeah, it's only because of the turbochargers. You have to really work around these turbos. That's the turbo kicking that out, so you got to be very careful with it. This is why I like superchargers. Superchargers are just instant and stay there. The boost has to build up, and it can be very dangerous when you're trying to drift. Now racing, turbos are great. Drifting, no. Easy. Now, I mean, I can hit some impressive numbers on here, but I'm also a foot away from a 55-inch TV. So, my reactions are a lot different from me being 10 feet behind the TV with my wireless. So there is a number that I look for. 50. 50, anything higher than 50 is good. Anything higher than 50, I call it good, and I put the tune up. So that's how you do it. You have to quit the race and go to your tunes and work on everything. It's right there. So it's kind of a nuisance because of how many steps you got to take to go right to a tune. So there it is right there, the easy rear-wheel drive drifter. It really is. With a turbo it is. I mean, it did pretty good. It didn't spin out. I didn't lose any points. I call it good. Alright, look at that. 6 downloads, 1 use. 6 downloads, 17 uses. So that's the next cars we got to go to. Alright, we got 931 horsepower and 986. Now I can't load up the tune and just show it to you. It doesn't work like that in this game. In free play, the most broken game I've played in a long time, you can't do that. It gives you the power, but it doesn't put your tune up. Nope. I've been having those issues ever since I got this game. So now that we're back in the main thing, here we go. Alright. Oh, here, look, notice I went from drag, the previous, which is this one, and then sport. Sports, which you can go with. Now look, all tracks ready, second, third gear, King Posh Gaming at YouTube. Now that's funny that I have the YouTube up there. Because I do this. I put King Posh Gaming on all of my tunes. 99% of them. I still get asked, do I have a YouTube channel? I'm like, do you look at anything? Do you look at my profile? Do you look at my tunes I put up? Probably not, because you wouldn't be asking me this. I'm just getting fed up, that's all. I'm just getting fed up of the nonsense here, that's all. So, let's go right into the tune on this. Now, of course, it's all-wheel drive. You know, now we got the V12 in this one. I didn't want to go with the same engine. But you got to understand that the V12 is not fully upgraded. It does not have the 1182 horsepower. I didn't need all that power. I tried all-wheel drive with this engine, and because I wanted the stock engine, but it just didn't have enough oomph. And I didn't need that much more power than that. So I went with this and just brought up the horsepower up to 986 versus the 931 because I really didn't need that much power. And that's the thing about tuning. When you don't need all that power, don't go for all that power. Alright? So yeah, I know everything here is in race, or, pretty much. I mean, look. See, I didn't buy the intake. I bought the fuel system. I didn't buy the ignition. I didn't buy the exhaust. I bought the cams. Alright. I didn't buy the valves. I didn't buy the engine block. I didn't buy I just left it stock pistons. Alright. I got a street intercooler. Alright. And everything else. Stock restrictor plates. And a race flywheel. Alright. Great. Alright. You put on what you need. Alright. No anti-roll bars. They're all in stock. Stock roll cage. Look at that. Sport weight reduction. I didn't need the race reduction. Alright. If you don't need it, don't put it on there. Alright. Race clutch. Race transmission. Race driveline. And of course this is going to be a race differential. Okay, tires. Stock tires. It says sport, but they're stock tires. Alright. Stock width in the front. Stock width in the rear. Oh yeah, you can actually really see the rims that I really like the most. Oh yeah, these speed lines are amazing. Look, there's no lug nuts. It's just one lug nut. That's all it is. Easy to take off, easy to put back on. Alright, and those right there are my favorite for now. SWS Crash showed me these rims when the game came out, and I saw them and I fell in love with them instantly. They're called Speedline F1s. So, shout out to SWS Crash, even though he's not making many videos anymore. But, shout out to him anyways. So, let's go right into the tune of this. So, completely different from my rear-wheel drive to my all-wheel drive. So, this is really a good comparison of what I've done. So, yeah. I made them as hard as a rock. Next slide. There's my gearing. There's my alignment. A little different. I'm still running a little positive, positive, because I do what I want. And I tune how I want. I don't care what people tell me. Alright. There you go, there you go. Alright. It's a video game. Get over it. Get over yourself. No anti-roll bars. Alright. 1,000 and 1,000. I made that thing stiff. Okay, there's not the 955 and 936. It didn't work for me. I didn't want it anymore. I got tired of it. I'm actually stopped using the those numbers now. I'm actually going way down to 300 now on my rear-wheel drive cars too. So yeah. And anti-roll bars. A little different. Only because now, like the 10s, this new setup here is what I've been talking about recently. When you're going sideways, your car, like the needle would just bounce. This is the fix. This fixed it. So if your needle is just like bouncing like, take your dampening and change it to this and see if it goes away. If it doesn't, take the rears and take them all the way up. All the way up to 13.0. In fact, if the front starts doing it, it's a game. Take them all the way up to 13 on all of them. Who cares? It's for you. Don't worry about everybody else. Alright, there's no Downforce, you don't need it. Braking. There's the braking. It's failed, but it works. Alright, if it works, it works. If it counts as it says failed, then put the numbers wherever you want to. Alright, and the differential has really not changed much, not on this car. On the other cars that I've been tuning recently have changed a little bit. The numbers have changed a little bit. The center balance has gone up. It goes from 78% to 84 to 90%. Now, it works. So, would you like to apply it now? No. So, free play, go to race. I can take on the same track. What's going to hurt? Another long video, huh? 20 minutes in. You guys are in here so far. Like, comment, subscribe. I haven't said that before. All I do is complain about Forza 7 now. I guess I'm getting old, huh? But for tuning for 2 decades I've been tuning for. I really just tune for myself now. I really do. These tunes are for me. And if they work for you, great. Look how smooth that is. The gearing would shudder, or whatever you want to call that word, a lot until I fix that dampening. Now it's smooth. Now it's exactly where I want it to be. See that little section there, that little shudder. That's what I'm talking about. It's the track. It has to be, because it doesn't happen on every other track. This happens there. But that's what I was talking about. Just trying to fix that. It's this track that does it. This is where I tuned it, and this is where I fixed it. It's not completely fixed, but it's fixed. It really is. It was bad before, so that's I call it as fixed as it's fixy fixed. Pretty much. It's a smooth drifter, it really is. I love it. It's a great car. 56. You know, the more laps I do with it, yeah, it could get better. But I'm not worried about it because I don't care anymore. I'm done. Done caring. I'm retired. Retired from doing all this stuff anymore. All right, it's too much for me to get into. I'm just annoyed. Forza 7 has ruined me. It happens. What do you expect? The game was good, and then the game went to garbage. From right now, what I stand is, it's a broken game. Look, it's been out for a month. Coming soon. Nothing. Alright? Leaks. Coming soon. Been out for a whole month. Or a month. Engine House. Not even there. What did I pay for? Marketplace. Not even there. From what I can see with the crashes and everything of this game, I gave this game, out of a ranking of 10, 3 out of 10. Constant crashing, constant braking, constant ruining my life. And every life around me that I had to hear about the complaining. Alright? 3 out of 10. Forza 6? 8 out of 10. It had its issues. It had its issues later on down the road. Forza 5? 10 out of 10. Forza 4? 10 out of 10. Forza 3? 10 out of 10. Forza 2, 10 out of 10. And Forza 1, the one that started it all, 11 out of 10. Oh yes, I made that number. Epic. All of them were epic until 6. It started to go downhill, and it went downhill drastically to this. 3 out of 10. I'm done, Forza. I'm done dealing with your shit. You have pissed me off to the point that I don't even care about tuning for anybody anymore. I sit around, don't care. Our relationship is over, Forza. Because when Forza 8 comes out, I pity the soul that gets it. Because I'm not getting it. I'm not getting another Forza. You ruined me, and you ruined the lives of everybody else that paid so much for a game that you wanted to say it was the greatest game, and you guys gotta get it. You ruined us. Thanks a lot, Forza.